Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of FTL. This is episode 5, so we'll be adventuring through Sector 5. Last episode, I had gotten my NG crew member killed in a fit of amazing stupidity. It's incredible what the human mind is capable of. And I got myself a Zoltan, upgraded my cloaking system, and got a Zoltan shield, which is the most important part. So, on to Sector 5, a mantis. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. So, looks like, ooh, 2 stores around us. And a quest beacon right there. So I'm going to try to get as much scrap as possible before going to those stores, in case they have something really good. You arrive to find yourself extremely close to a star. You receive a message from a pirate ship. I'm glad you arrived. Our ship is damaged and we were getting desperate. I hope you don't mind if we take yours. Hostiles detected on board your ship. They must have a super shield bypass unit. Boarders are on board. So, 3 human. It's no real big deal. Just turn the medbay on and our crew members should be able to easily kill him. I don't get why they thought they could take over our ship, because clearly we have the medbay on our side and they don't. Hopefully that fire doesn't start in a place that's too problematic. That wouldn't be too good. So, humans punching away, Zoltan's punching away. Zoltan's getting pretty low, so I'm gonna have to get him out of there for a little bit. NG's also getting pretty low, but let's see where that fire is. The fire is... I'm gonna have to get this guy out. Alright, so fires are pretty close to the airlock, so that's perfect. Although I'm gonna have to... Wow, that was really close actually. So, all I have to do is defeat this guy now. Seriously? Oh wow, I thought that my NG died there. That would have been so bad if my NG died. Wow. That would have been terrible. I think I would have just had to quit life and deem myself the worst FTL player that's ever lived on this planet. So, just gotta return everyone to their stations once they healed up. And hopefully leave before the... No, that's not gonna happen. And, of course, solar flare lands there. Hopefully my human's able to put that out real fast. Like I said, hopefully my human's able to put that out real fast. Okay. Looks like it finally decided to listen. So I'm gonna head to this store down here. Ooh, I'm really low on fuel. Merchants are not highly respected among the mantis race, so few undertake the profession. You're mildly surprised to receive an advertisement from a nearby space dock. You decide to see what they have to offer. Ooh, I need lots of fuel. Crew teleporter, backup battery, hacking. Ooh, weapon pre-igniter. That's really good, but I don't really have the weapons to use that. Ooh, never mind. This is awesome. I am definitely using this flak too. Basically, it shoots out 7 projectiles that break shields really well. I'm gonna need to power up my weapon system to use it though. Alright, so on to the quest beacon. You find the mantis encampment, but there are far too many of them to count accurately. You send a long-range message back to the settlement with your findings, but unfortunately there's not much you can do. It would be suicide to attack directly. So we're gonna leave before they notice us. They must have been focused on setting up camp since you got far enough away to attempt to jump without being noticed. So, that is the worst quest beacon I've ever seen, but... Alright. A mantis ship engaging a civilian hails you. Sparks fly about his cockpit as he yells, "Stay out of this, human, or else you are next." So we're gonna aid that civilian ship. Just auto-firing this. I'm really hoping that their breach missile doesn't get to fire. I'm just gonna power up the combat drone. Or not. See, my Zoltan shield will actually block that missile, so that's pretty good. And of course. So I don't think my NG alone can take him. So I'm gonna have to take oxygen out of all these rooms and route him into the engine room. I'm just gonna cloak out of those lasers real fast. And hopefully, heavy laser there. Wow. Maybe I'll actually get a shot on them now. Oh, please evade that breach missile. My apologies. Excuse me, they didn't actually. Apparently, my crew members do not like to listen to me. And they didn't evade things when I tell them to. Really? Their breach missile's gonna fire again. Alright, I can just cloak out of this one. No big deal, but should be pretty easy from now. One more shot, and boom, they are dead. The mantis ship breaks apart. We're gonna attempt to contact the civilian ship, and we got some hull points repaired. So, we're getting some pretty good weapons out of this. You detect and retrieve an escape pod floating nearby. You consider returning it to space when you learn it's mantis. I'm gonna jettison the pod because nothing ever good happens with this. Just gotta heal up my injury real fast. I don't really have anything to upgrade except for my weapon system, but that would require 3 bars, and that's 90 plus 75, 165, plus 50, which would be 215. And I do not have 215 scrap right now. Alright, just... Ooh, there's a distress beacon over there that I'm gonna hit up soon. A mantis vessel flashes past your view screen. Weapons and engines at full. A tiny blip on the sensor readout marks its quarry. We're gonna aid the civilian ship. You frown, power up the weapons, and prepare to engage the mantis ship. Not today. I'm telling you, mantis are real dicks. And once that ion blast hits, I'm just gonna power up the... Forgot to auto fire. Nice one. Of course. And hopefully... I guess not. Alright, just one more shot, and... Perfect, it hits. So now we're not gonna really miss any shots at all. So we can just tear him up. Great. Just gotta return my crew member. Couple more heavy laser shots should do it. Another 2 damage and a breach to their helm. So they're not going anywhere. And they're now destroyed. It's fun being a space pirate, but it's for a cause, so it's okay. The mantis ship breaks apart. And the civilian ship retreated, so we didn't get anything out of that, but... yeah, I'll just do that. So next... Oh crap, an ion star. Well, we have a Zoltan shield, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Except for the fact that their weapons are really good at getting past Zoltan shields. I'm gonna cloak, and dang it, it went through. Whatever. Their shields are gonna be down pretty soon. Ah, of course it would hit our weapons. Fortunately, they have a fire drone, not a beam drone, so that it's not actually gonna do damage, it's just gonna start fires. Which is also terrible, but... Luckily it's starting fires pretty close to airlocks. And in the medbay, of course. I mean, why would it not be in the medbay? Gonna cloak out of all that. And I don't think I have any fire. Nope, no more fires. So, heavy laser their weapons. And that'll disable their weapons for a little bit. Their shield should be down next. Guess not. Now I'm gonna heavy laser their drones. Really? A heavy laser didn't even kill those drones? So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna disable the oxygen so that way energy drains faster. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to heavy laser their drone system again because their drone didn't like to be disabled that first time. Alright, they're attacking our cloaking now. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a beating at this fight. And we are going to accept that offer because that gives us a lot of scrap. some weapons, and a defense turret. Oh, we have fires in our cloaking room. Alright, perfect. So we're going to repair as fast as we can and get out of here. Unfortunately, we took a bit of a beating in that fight, but we're not dead. That's the fortunate thing. Engis are really good at repairing, so I'm just going to send him around. And do not question that nickname. Please do not question that nickname. So everything's fully repaired now. So I'm going to head back, close the doors, and exit just before this ion hits. Ooh, 2 distress beacons. That's really fortunate. We're going to have enough scrap to upgrade our weapon system, actually. Hello. We used our last FTL fuel to jump to this station. They indicate a burnout husk of debris and warped metal. As you can see, the war must have spread to this sector. We've been stranded ever since. So I'm going to give them 2 fuel, and we get 59 scrap. That's really, really good. So, another distress beacon. Greetings, it is so good to see you. We've been out of fuel and floating out here for weeks. We were terrified a pirate or those damn rebels would find us first. Could you spare some fuel? Yeah, I'm gonna give them some more fuel. And we get sector scans. Well, I'm gonna need fuel again after this sector. So, you find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. So, it doesn't have any shields. At least, I think it doesn't. So, we can get a better reward from attempting to download it, so I'm gonna attempt to download. You accidentally reactivate the ship's AI. Its weapons immediately go online. Prepare for a fight. We're gonna activate these weapons. Continue to iron their weapons. And auto-fire the heavy laser on their helm. Alright, so their weapons are basically useless now, because they're going to be ioned the entire time. Yep, they're dead in space now. Nothing they can do about it. I don't get why rebels send these pointless, pathetic drones in Sector 5. I mean, they need to be upping their game. The mantis have stronger ships than they do. Alright, last shot, and they're destroyed. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. See, we got 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 49 scrap, which is just 23. So, one more jump, and then I'm out of this sector. Let's see. You see a civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have extra. So I don't want to get rid of all my drone parts, so I'm just going to get rid of 6. And now, the exit. And what's on here? Ooh, I couldn't find my scrap amount. It's not there anymore. Ugh. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You receive a message from a small convoy. They're looking for some military supplies and are offering to try to improve your reactor in exchange. I will definitely agree to that trade because I don't need missiles at all. So, I need to be able to actually use this flak gun Mark II, so I'm going to upgrade my weapon system 3 times and get 2 bars of reactor power. I got 1 too many bars of reactor power. So I guess now I can just upgrade my shields. Let's see. 100 scrap, 135, no. Actually, no, I'm gonna upgrade cloaking. Cloaking, engines, and a power bar. And now we can just disable our medbay and we'll have enough power for everything. And just in case you didn't know, if you rearrange these weapons around here, it actually affects the order in which they get depowered. So since this one's charge time is so long, I want this one first, so that it gets decharged, or I guess destroyed first, or last, my bad. And Ion Blast will get destroyed first. And yep, that's all for this sector, guys. See you in the next episode, and thanks for watching.